Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for July 2022. Hope you guys are doing really well. I am going to take a quick second like I normally do just to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone. It's not designed to do so. If it doesn't resonate with you, I encourage you to check your other signs and placements. See if those readings may resonate a little bit better. Also keep in mind that the monthly readings are a bit predictive in nature, so therefore if these events are not occurring for you right now, they may occur in the next few weeks. Alright Taurus, let's get started. Spirit, can I have the energy of Taurus for July? Taurus. Alright. Taurus, you are starting with the sun. Very nice. So I see that there's some clarification for you, beginning to see things clearer, things clearing up with regard to the King of Cups. Now you could be dealing with a Leo, or you could be dealing with a water sign, which is Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. But for a lot of you, it's just with regard to love. So you may feel that you're becoming a little bit more clear about a love situation, or a person that you have affection for. Let's see what has happened in the past. Okay, so justice in the past. Sign of Libra. So in the past, I feel like there was an attempt to balance everything out. Looks like there was a balance reached. For some of you, there may have even been some legal action that has been taken. And if so, I feel like for those of you who had to take some type of legal action in the past, I feel like things will be going in your favor here. You definitely are going to be receiving some sort of clarification on it. That's for sure. But for a lot of you, this was more of a means of trying to balance things out, reach a karmic justice. Some of you were asking for justice in a situation. Now, the reason all of this is happening is because of the Three of Wands. You're waiting basically for things to improve, for your ships to come in, for what it is that you're hoping for to finally happen. And this is with regard to love. Let's see what's on your mind, Taurus. Or it could be with regard to a situation. If it's a job, it could be a job that you feel that you would really love. All right, so let's see what's on your mind. In the monthlies, we do take whatever comes, so apply it as it resonates. It may not be about a relationship. Could it actually be about finances, work? Could be anything. Family member, so just apply it as, I think that card was already turned. Apply it as it resonates. What's on the mind of Taurus, please? All right, we have the World in reverse. So you feel like something here is just not closing out. You're kind of feeling stuck, like you're wanting to close a cycle out, but it will not close, or you're unable for some reason to close it. And so although in the past you've tried to bring justice to it, you've tried to bring balance in, you're going to get a lot more clarification on this, but you feel like you're thinking to yourself, this is just never going to end. I'm stuck in this. It's just never gonna balance out. Let's see what's going to happen in July that you may not see coming. Yeah, because you're waiting. That's why all this is happening. You're waiting. All right, show me what's going to happen in July for Taurus. The Eight of Swords. All right, so you're going to have a little bit of anxiety here, but keep in mind, Taurus, that this is energy that you can step out of. You can come out of this energy at any point. Let's see how you're showing up. Show me how Taurus is showing up in this reading. Show me how Taurus is showing up in this reading. Show me how Taurus is showing up. All right, we have the Palace of Cups reversed and the Page of Cups reversed. Wow. Okay, so Taurus, you're showing up as really kind of being emotionally reserved. There's either something within the home that is going on that you are feeling kind of emotionally shut down, or it's deep within you. So, and we know that you're going to get clarification about a love situation. So there's something that you're deeply unhappy about, either within the home or there's just a deep unhappiness within you. Now, Page of Cups in the reverse tells me that you're not offering anything, not even the smallest little bit. There may even be a lack of communication as well. Let's see the energy coming towards you. Show me the energy coming towards Taurus, please. The Moon in reverse. So the energy coming towards you is one of secrets being revealed. It could also be of somebody who is having some kind of an epiphany, having some kind of understanding. It is a sign of Cancer. So it could be a Cancer sign. I know that we have strong water over here. Let's see Spirit's advice, Taurus. Show me Spirit's advice for Taurus, please. Show me Spirit's advice for Taurus. Faith in reverse. Okay, so Spirit's advice is going to be with regard to either a broken commitment or a lack of commitment. So we'll clarify to see what that is. And let's see the outcome. Show me the outcome at the end of the month. Show me the outcome at the end of the month. Show me the outcome. Okay, there we go. We have the Six of Wands along with the Hangman. So I'm seeing success after a very long time. So the success, so what you're waiting for, you're gonna, it's gonna be a while. So you may still be waiting, or you may experience a success after a very long time. We'll clarify to see, but I do see success coming in. So that's encouraging, Taurus. Now at the bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Coins. This is underlying energy, Taurus, and what it tells me is that there is progress being made here, but it's very slow progress. So it may feel like it's taking a very long time, which is why we have you waiting here. It's why we have this Hangman in your outcome. But it is moving forward. It's just that the Knight of Coins is the slowest moving knight in the deck. For some of you, this has to do with money. For others, it has to do with stability or commitment. I will say that for some of you, it has to do with all of it. Now let's clarify. So hang in there, Taurus. What you're hoping and waiting for is coming. Let's see. And you're going to see that. You're going to see that, and I feel like you're going to be happy about it. Why is the Sun here for Taurus? Okay, we have the Two of Coins. Yeah, so the more information you get, Taurus, the more you're weighing up pros and cons as far as what to do in a love situation. I think that it is also giving you a little bit more balance, which is making you a little bit more happy. Why is the King of Cups here? You may feel that somebody is juggling as well. For some of you, I do see that for a few of you. Why is the King of Cups here? Yeah, the Sun in reverse. So you didn't know this. There were things about this love situation that you were in the dark about. It's fixing to come out into the open. It might be a little bit, it might be a little bit unbalancing. For some of you, you're going to find out that there's been juggling, and maybe you didn't know. Let's see, why is Justice here? We have the Empress in reverse. So in the past, in the recent past, you felt that this situation wasn't growing. It wasn't abundant. There was a lack of abundance. It was as if it was withering. And I do feel that you asked for this to balance out. You asked for justice in this situation. As a result of that, this is why you're receiving this information. This is information and clarity that's coming in the month of July. Why is the Three of Wands here? Oh boy. Seven of Swords. So what you're waiting for is you're waiting to find out about this deception. So I don't know, Taurus, if you had this suspicion that there was something going on here, but what you're waiting for is to find out, to understand and get the information. This is information. Yeah, there's been deception here. Let's see, let's get one more card on that just to be safe. Yeah, there were options. Somebody had options and they were deceptive about it. So there's information that's coming in. Now, it could be that for some of you, Taurus, out there, there could have been deception on your behalf. What I do see is that somebody had options and deception was involved. There was juggling, there were options being exercised, and deception. So somebody was involved with more than one person. I see that there's a waiting energy. So for some reason, you're having to wait, Taurus. So either you have found out that this person was deceptive, or for some of you, it was Taurus that was deceptive, and you're waiting to close out a cycle with someone and move forward. But for most of you, it's not Taurus, it's the other person. Why is the World here? Because like I said earlier, Taurus, you want to close out a cycle, but for some reason you can't. You're waiting to close it. Yeah, Ten of Wands reversed. So this problem is going to resolve. You want to resolve it. That's what's on your mind. How do I go about resolving the problems that is keeping me from closing this cycle, keeping me stuck? What do I do? How do I resolve this? I'm stuck. What do I do to resolve it? I'm down here in the base of this reading. I'm waiting. I've been waiting and waiting. There's deception here. I'm pretty clear about it. I was in the dark before. Now I know why this isn't growing. I want justice in this situation. So how do I resolve this? How do I end these problems? Now let's look at July. Let's see what's happening in July. You have the Eight of Swords. So I'm seeing a lot of anxiety. But this is self-imposed. And like I said, you are going to be able to pull yourself out of this. So it's becoming clear to me why you're feeling so dissatisfied and so shut down emotionally. It's because there's a situation here that you can't pull yourself out of, but you're not happy in. And there's deception that's involved in it, and it's maybe you avoided some of it in the past because you didn't really know, but it's very clear to you now. So you're figuring out how to resolve it, how to go about getting justice. So let's look at July. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Show me July for Taurus. Show me July for Taurus. Alright, so again we have the Justice card. Sign of Libra. We have Temperance, sign of Sagittarius. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Nine of Coins. We have Judgment in reverse. And we have the Chariot. So there's a lot of concern and worry, and it's about the justice that you've asked for. It's because things aren't growing, things aren't becoming, balanced, and things aren't, abundant the way you had thought they would be, hoped they would be. So I do see that you've called for this karmic justice. I see that there's a sense of it, somewhat balancing, but not quite there. You're being very patient. I see you being very patient. I also see that this is being guided. You are not alone in this, Taurus. There is spiritual guidance here. You have guides that are guiding you with regard to this, and I do feel like most of you are open and you're receptive to that. I'm also seeing that you have tried very much so to heal this situation, to balance it and to heal the situation. This involves either a marriage or a long-term connection. So you've done everything you know how to do to balance it, to heal it, to bring it into a balanced and healed state. And it's driving you nuts. It's making you crazy because you feel like you are walking on eggshells with somebody. Ultimately, you're going to make a judgment call to be single. So this is the judgment call. I see towards the end of July, there's a judgment call made to become single, and I see someone moving, either you or the other party. Someone is becoming single and moving. There's a physical move for a lot of you. This is a spiritual or emotional move for Taurus, but it's becoming single and independent. And Taurus, I have to say that you are, you're going to be fine, because this is a card of, being independent and yet financially secure, looking good, being seen in the world as a catch, other people noticing that you are, beautiful and abundant. But it comes from this judgment call that is made to move forward in your life and to do so successfully. And so I see, Taurus, that after being very patient, in a committed connection and really stressing about this, I see you choosing to become single and moving forward. Some of you are going to, it's going to be either you or the other person that's going to be physically moving as well. Now let's see your energy. And that move will come towards the end of the month. Whether it's, emotionally moving forward or physically. I see, progress being made, and, a sense of, not being stuck, because in your head you're stuck, in your mind, your thoughts, and that's going to change. You're going to figure this out, and that's going to change. All right, so we have the Page of Swords reversed. Again, the World in reverse. And the Eight of Cups reversed. So, yeah, you don't know how to walk away from this. You don't know how to move towards what is going to make you feel happy. Feeling stuck, feeling emotionally drained, not giving to the connection, not communicating. And there's something about this connection, Taurus, that kind of makes you feel small in a sense. But just not really knowing how to move forward, how to end the cycle and begin a new cycle, how to get unstuck. But you're going to figure this out. You are. Let's see the energy moving towards you. Okay, we have the Moon in reverse. Like I said, that's a sign of Cancer. Right. We have the Five of Cups reversed. We have the High Priestess, Scorpio, and we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so the energy that's moving towards you, or in your energy in the month of July, this is somebody who has secrets. They carry secrets, and they're also prone to some depression. This is somebody who, tends to look into the past, and they look at the past in a negative context. They don't have stability in their life, and I do feel that their secrets are fixing to be revealed. So there's the secrets that they're carrying are fixing to come out. They're going to be sad about that. But this is somebody who's prone to these emotional, they're emotionally very sad, or possibly even depressed anyway. It's almost like they have a dark personality. And I do feel like a lot of them are realizing that you're going to end this. They have an intuition. Their intuition is telling them that you're putting an end to this. Even though you may not be telling them right away, their intuition is telling them that you're going to end this. And I do think that they're pretty intuitive, even though they have like a darkness to them, but they are intuitive. I will say that. It's going to dawn on them that you're going to end this. They are sad, but I feel like they carry some sadness with them that is not even related to you or the connection. There's just something within them that they're carrying that is a sadness, a darkness. But they're very much in your energy. This would be the person that you're asking for this karmic justice for. Now let's see Spirit's advice, because we do have a broken commitment here. So let's see why. This is also the sign of Taurus in a lower vibration. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Six of Swords. So, okay. So there is going to be a very important conversation that is going to be had. And that conversation is what's going to lead to the ending of this commitment. So Spirit is saying basically there's a conversation. You have to get clear. You have to become clear. You have to gain clarity before you communicate, and that's and also before you end this commitment. And then that's what's going to allow you to move forward, move out of this chaotic situation. So clarify, be honest with yourself, honest with the other person, be very clear in your communication, come forward with the communication with regard to this ending or this lack of commitment, and then move forward, move away from the chaos. Do what you have to do, and then move away from the chaos and move towards things that are happier or, more peaceful. All right, so let's look at your outcome. You do have success, so that's good. And it looks like success that is hard fought for and hard won. Okay, so we have the Emperor. We have the 8 of Coins. And we have the 10 of Swords. So, yeah, there's going to be success. It's after a very long time. There's going to be an ending to this cycle. So you are going to successfully figure out how to do this. If you want success here, Taurus, what this is saying is that you're going to take charge of your own life. You're basically going to come in here. You're going to take charge of the situation. You're going to be the one to do the work. You're going to put the work into it, and you're going to create this ending. Now, you're also acknowledging that this ending is going to be painful for both of you, but it's been a long time in the making. And you are successfully going to bring about an ending. Yeah, because you're going to take charge of the situation and you're going to do the work. You're going to be the one to implement this. I feel like the other person is somewhat avoiding this this ending. So you're the one that's going to come in here, and you're going to, it's like you've had enough. You've waited and waited, and yet there's been deception. You've weighed up the pros and cons, and now you've gotten clarity, and you're just like, okay, I'm going to have to take charge. I'm going to have to handle this. You make that judgment call, and at the end of the month, I see you, after having gone through all this anxiety, I see you just handling your business because you're just unhappy, and I think you're sick and tired of being sick and tired. All right, so the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so you may be dealing with a fire sign. We also have Aries here, but that would be, so very strong Aries, but also Leo and Sagittarius is here. Queen of Wands really means there's action that's going to be taken. It's a card of taking action, taking charge of things, and creating action. And that's underlying energy here. All right. I'm going to finish your reading by pulling from the Power of Love Oracles. Wow, that came fast. Okay, so I'm going to read this directly from the book. And your card is Purpose. I'm sorry. Purpose. Let me find that really quick. Here we go. I'm going to hold it up so you can see it. There we go. Get the glare off. Okay. Purpose. You possess the determination and dedication to consciously demonstrate love. People with a purpose are leaders. People with a purpose, coupled with compassion, are teachers. You have come to a point in your journey when you must demonstrate to yourself that you are a teacher. Now is the time to be the change that you want to see in the world. Being a person of integrity is your goal. You know your place in the world and how you may be an example to others for the betterment of humankind. You tend to have a very strong, intuitive side and use it on a daily basis for clarity of purpose. You have a passion for everything you do, seeing each day as an opportunity to manifest love. You are blessed with a sense of inner peace because you are satisfied with who you are and what you have. Life seems easy because you have learned that you don't have to make the choice between love and fear. You already know that the negative energy of fear is not an option. Be a guiding light and show the world how it's done. Beautiful. All right, Taurus, I hope this has been helpful for you. If you would like and share this video, if it has resonated with you at all, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to drop a comment, feel free to do so. I do read all of them. Until I see you in the weeklies, namaste.